Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. Like so many arena decks, I think this one has the potential for great successes and a much greater potential for catastrophic failures. But all I ask is very simple. I just want to get Dark. I just want my run to go. One of my games to go Dark Peddler into Gang Boss into Void Caller, and when Void Caller dies, he drops Malganis from my hand, and I win the game. Is that so much to ask? Just, Malganis. For free. Turn 4 or 5-ish. With imps. That's all I want. Just in the context of the game. It would be nice. Yeah.
Gul'dan versus Kerash.
Warrior.
Victory on death!
This does not look like the hand I was
Your soul
describing.
shall be mine.
I have to pitch all of these in the hopes of getting at least one of my 3-cost or less minions. Imp Gang Boss is an excellent 3-mana play. I really need some cheaper stuff though, not getting it. Okay, and I don't have the coin, so having 2 3-cost minions is not a good situation at all. If I was going second and this was like my hand, it would actually not be as bad, because it would be turn 2 one of these guys, turn 3 the other one, solid. As it is, this is looking like a big clog in my hand. Oh, that's nice. That's exactly what I need to draw now. Now is where I needed to draw her. Definitely. You asshole. Anyway. Hooray. So after I lose this game, plan for the next game. Yeah.
Back to work.
Oh, that's really bad. I'm going to take a lot of damage from those guys. A lot. And that can kill him like crazy, so we're going to roll him here instead. It does mean I could Void Caller and maybe get out a free Floating Watcher, who would presumably die because, unplanned Floating Watcher, but we're going to try for it anyway, most likely, depending on what my opponent does. Okay, I am glad to see that guy gone. You're going to kill him with an Inner Rage. That is annoying, but it's acceptable. Honestly, I think you might have been better off just Inner Raging your own guy and hitting me for 4, even though I would be able to kill your guy. But that's not fair. That's hard to judge in the long term. I don't know if I want the Void Caller. If I played her and another guy, that would be more sources of damage to get rid of that bubble. So I think I'm actually going to go that way. I don't know, though. I am already down 8 health, and I am certainly not ahead in any... Well, I technically have more cards than my opponent, but I am not in a good situation in any way. I am so glad he didn't have a mech for that Screwjank. Oh my god. I could be completely underwater if he had something to go with that. He didn't, so it's okay. If I had 2 more mana, Lucas Champion would be amazing right now. I don't, so we're not going to do that. I'm just going to... I could try and get away with the Floating Watcher. I think it's too soon. If I play him, I can't do anything else. I think I'd actually rather put out the Tall Strider, because it's big enough to kill this Screwjank. I'm going to trade one of these guys to try and save her bubble, even though it means I have less actual damage on the table. It does also mean that I have one more thing that might survive a Whirlwind or something silly like that. Or being bubbled. Not bubbled, that thing. That's okay, mine would have survived killing that guy, so I would have been happier. Hey, Malganis! Interesting! Now I kind of wish I'd played him before, but we're going to take our chances with that, I think. We'll just play him like that. So they don't have enough to do this. I could do these 2 idiots. That's not really a winning strategy. Him alone, not good. If I'd done it last turn, he would be dead, so I wouldn't be too much better off, except for the fact that he'd make Malganis come out. I don't know. I guess I'm going to draw a card first and then probably play him, but it's not going to work out well in the short term. Dark Peddler, you would have been amazing early in the game. And you're still actually pretty decent, but yeah. There. Not convinced that's a good play. I don't like doing that preemptive sort of damage, but I'm going to take my chances. Okay. It is Malganis. Hooray! Do you have an execute? You're using all your mana? Tells me you don't have an execute. Excellent. He's giving... That's not a battle cry. Your other demons just have that bonus. So, that's okay. I wish I had a way to blow up some of these guys so he wouldn't take so much damage. I think I'm better off, though, just playing this, and I kill that guy, he'll be at 4 hit points. He'll be pretty fragile at that point, but... Actually, wait, I'm immune. I don't take damage when I use my hero power. God damn, that's, like, awesome. Yeah, okay, well, we're just gonna do this, even though I think Malganis is not long for this world. This is still pretty awesome. Wait. 7 + 2 + 2. Oh, I didn't take damage, so it doesn't trigger the Watcher. God damn. That is irritating. I'm glad I got him, because it should get really irritating then.
For the king!
I forgot that he's not actually Inspire, because it's a situation that never really comes up normally. Is this really how I want to do it? I should really Dark Peddler and see what I get. It makes a difference. So I could power overwhelming him and not quite kill the big guy. Damn it. I don't have enough mana left to play a taunt. Blood Imp is not going to do enough. It's kind of annoying. We're going to take the power overwhelming because it's awesome, but not actually the ideal situation. We're going to go boop, boop, boop. Do I want this or draw a card for free? I think I want this. I've got lots of cards. I need more stuff. Just completely overwhelm my opponent. Unless he brawls, in which case I will be pissed. I'm pretty sure you want to kill Malganis. Oh, because you want to kill something first and then brawl. Okay. Sorry. Come on, Malganis, you can do it. Damn it. Well, that was sad, but oh well. I'm not going to say that I didn't do well out of that whole affair. Yeah. I can't do this and use it and have anyone else out, so I'm going to put out a bunch of guys, I guess. I guess I should draw a card now, if I'm going to do it. Oh, see, I could have silenced that, and I would have been so much better off if I'd done that in the proper order. I just realized afterwards what the proper order was. Oh, well, whatever. But yes, silencing a Noyatron and then killing it with a 2-2 would have been so much better because I would have total control.
Ready, sir.
Okay. Good to have against Warrior. Step 1, check for lethal. So I would be able to do 3. No, my opponent has 21 health, but 5, 8, plus another 4. Not even close. So, fair enough. Do we want to put this out first? Probably. We're not going to get anything better. Opponent just doesn't have Death Rattle, so he's got no cards in hand, so chances of him Death Rattling are pretty slim. We're just going to do this. Bookla. And then we go bonk, bonk. And now it's surrender time, unless he's got more brawls. Freaking brawl.
Try this.
Aw, how quaint. I'm gonna eat that and draw a card and stuff. All kinds of stuff. Do I have lethal now? That's a good question. We've got 4, 8, 12, plus 6 is not 20. I don't think I have lethal right now. Although I could draw a card to do it, but I'm gonna do this.
That belongs in a museum.
Yeah. I don't know why, 'cause it's a piece of junk, but it's been museumed. And then I want to do this. I guess I'm not going to play any of these other guys. Oh, I can afford you. And we're going to go for control. Smash. Smash. Should have done the math first and just killed it with this guy. I think I could have just killed it with this guy first if he was going to die anyway, couldn't I? No, he's a 2-3. I needed him to have the 3 attack. So, yeah, never mind. I did it right. Ooh, scary. I probably don't have another Harrison Jones to take that out. Although you don't know for sure because it's the arena and there's nothing stopping me from actually getting 2 copies of the same legend, I'm pretty sure. But you're safe from that as you die.
Your mother was a Warlock.
Something Crystal Skull. Warlocks were evil. Okay, well that worked out. I think that was maybe the pity match because of the other one I lost. And mostly it's just luck of the draw, but the draw is going to get harder and harder as they go on. Oh, and also I got the Malganis thing. Not like the turbo fastest possible Malganis, nor the best situation for him, but it worked out good anyway because I got a 9/7 for no mana. I'm like turn 6 or something. Yeah, I have not played with Malganis because I don't craft. I don't spend my dust on class legends. I haven't had him. But I was like, it didn't click into me. A, I'm immune to taking damage from my hero ability. So, it's like, hooray, Malganis also lets me draw cards for free. And B, that if I didn't take damage, because I've never used this and not taken damage that I remember, especially not with the Beholder out, I didn't realize that the floating, it's like, oh yeah, Floating Watcher is not actually Inspire, it's damage. It's something I think about when I have like a Hellfire in my hand. It is not something I think about when I have Malganis, because it's never come up in the history of Hearthstone. That I would have those combination of things. That is a very strong card. Being able to choose your... Getting an extra... Just letting you choose your arena row instead of when you got that. You pay 1 mana to choose your arena row in the middle of the game when you might know better what you need. I don't know if this is the best guy to have out, but it could be worse. You are not going to attack him, even though it doesn't actually damage you. So that's fine. You're, I guess, expecting me to put on more stuff. You know, this would actually work really well against me right now. Excuse me. Opponent has the reason I play her is like she is worse than the Grizzly Bears, and the Grizzly Bears are not fantastic. The Grizzly Bear's not horrible though, and she would be such a death machine if the opponent had. Oh my god, she'd be such a death machine if your opponent she's so efficient if your opponent has even 1 death rattle out. I'm just gonna leave it. If he kills my taunt, then his guy will take the damage and then be vulnerable to other stuff. Like, this guy can now kill it. Ancient Curse. I do like how he says Ancient Curse. It's funny. But he is a large guy, so I'm going to have to deal with that somehow. Presumably by draining his life after hitting him with a golem. That works. Enjoy your Ancient Curse! That worked out okay, considering that my primary method of killing there was a piece of crap drain life. And a drain life at full health, no less, so it did nothing for me. Oh, that's a little bit obnoxious considering the stuff I have out right now. Yeah, ow. I'm gonna just silence that bastard. I mean, I'd like to do this first, it would be fun, but I'm going to silence him and play this guy, because that's a much better turn. That is very clearly a ha-ha. Now this situation's looking pretty good. Let's see how it turns around, because I am never so lucky. Not when my deck is, like, mediocre like this. Okay, so you're giving us both a spare part. You've also removed a guy with 4 attack. And you have enough mana left to Kung Fu one of my 2/1s. I'm glad he missed, though. That was nice. I could have ended up with very little in the way of armor. Instead, I'm okay. This is kind of sad, but I'm going to reverse him just so I can kill him with the owl, I think. Could play him. It means I'm not getting him for free. I can play these 2 guys instead, though. Which is like a lot of guys. Oh, my opponent has a buttload of cards, though. No, you know what? I'm not going to do I'm not going to screw around with that. I am instead going to kill him appropriately with that guy. I'm going to not worry about the fact that I don't have a demon in my hand for him. My opponent will suspect that, probably, but won't know, and meanwhile I have a growing 6/6 in play. It would be foolish for me to hold off on that.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here.
Boo. Oh, that sucks. Sucks. Could play the Jormungandr and a reversing switch. So I'm going to play the Jormungandr and a reversing switch. Do I need the reversing switch? All I'm doing is... Yeah, it's actually accomplishing very little. I can just kill them the other way and save the reversing switch. Never mind. I was going to flip 2/4 guy and kill him with the owl, but, like, whatever. Wow, I could actually switch the Jormungandr just before attacking. If that looks to be beneficial at any point.
Show them no mercy.
Toshli, you dig. Okay, well, I'm going to do this,
The light
because it's pretty good.
compels
Now, it's going to hurt my Jormungandr a lot to kill that guy, but I think I'm going to kill that guy. I'm going to flip him, end up with a 5/2, but at least he'll be gone. And meanwhile, boom. Do I want to do this or draw a card? I've got a bunch of army out. I'm going to draw a card instead. Because I won't be able to draw 2 cards next turn if for some reason I've got this stuff lying around, if I run out of cards, right? My opponent has a buttload of cards. That's why I'm looking at it and I'm like, yeah, I could try and press the advantage, but my opponent has a buttload of cards. I'd rather
Ready, sir.
not get too far behind there because, oh, look at that crap coming out. Man. Mookla's champion. Hello. I kind of want to play him, but now I'm thinking this changes the math a little bit. First off, do I have lethal? Takes 7 mana to do this. I probably won't be able to do anything with the card I get, but I'd be able to do 6 plus 4, 10, 13 damage. That is so not enough. So that's not what we're doing. But we can still do stuff. Yeah, it's going to have to be... I can't do him and still Mookless, so it's going to be Imp Gang Boss. Now, do I want to trade this to kill the Yeti? You know what, if I'm going to get total board control, it's so much smarter. That damage I was going to do is not worth it. I don't know why I was even thinking about it. If I left the Yeti alive, yeah, I'd do 6 more damage, but there'd be a much better chance my opponent could kill Mookless. Now, he might still get killed if he has a swipe. Goddamn swipes. But this is clearly a better situation than the situation where my opponent has a little less health, but a Yeti. Jormungandr, that took your whole damn turn. I am okay with that. Okay, I'm not as okay with that. The taunt is less good. I freely admit. Sub-ideal. Yeah, you know what? You know what?
Your mother was a Warlock.
Oh my god, that could be so strong. This guy does survive now. Sweet. You know, if I was willing... If I want total board control, I could trade Mookless Champion, which sucks, but then my opponent would not have a thing. I'm going to do it. It's tempting to maintain, oh, it's so strong! But the winning situation is stronger. Almost out of cards. What? Did you say almost out of cards for being at 12, or is it almost out of time? It must have been almost out of time. Not the emergency coolant. Okay.
Well met.
And the emergency coolant, I should not poo-poo it, because it's, like, useful there. You're playing him as not a 9/9, which is appreciated. I got that, that's pretty good too, but we're going to enhance Mechano. Do I want to put out something else first, or do I want that mana? Thing is, I can bounce him with the panda too, so I'd be able to re-enhance Mechano. I ought to be able to win this. If I can just get enough Wind Fury. I do need to have room on the board. I'll keep that in mind. But lots of Wind Fury. That looks like lots of Wind Fury. Is it enough Wind Fury? Yes, it is. Enhanso Mechano! That's why I picked it. I don't remember what else was in that row, but it wasn't Enhanso Mechano, and when he doesn't do the exact opposite of what you want, usually he wins things. I got my 4 wins. I was really not sold on this deck, but I net positive in this run, even if I lose the next 2 in a row. Let's see if I can not lose the next 2 in a row next time. Put the hammer down on that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to Demonet Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.